She bet on the wrong brother and lost everything. The air, thick with the heady scent of lilies and cold champagne, hummed with suppressed excitement. Before the bombshell settled, my grandmother, the true monarch of the night, approached the microphone. The spotlight caught the intricate cut of her black velvet gown. "Well, that was a surprise," she said, her voice holding the cool, honed steel of a rapier. A preternatural hush fell, heavy and absolute. Mark smirked, convinced this was his moment, his expensive silk tie glowing faintly. Sarah's eyes, usually calculating, now gleamed with predatory avarice. "For years," Grandma continued, sweeping her gaze across the agitated faces, "people have speculated about who would inherit my trust. While Mark has flair, the family's future requires dedication, a keen mind, and an unwavering work ethic. Qualities I've seen cultivated in my younger grandson, Alex, who prefers substance to spectacle." Mark's face went from smug to the ashen color of bone. Sarah's jaw dropped, her elaborate composure shattered. "Therefore," Grandma concluded, her voice firm and clear, "it is with immense pride that I announce my full retirement, and the transfer of my trust, and the majority of my wealth, to Alex." The crowd roared, a thunderclap of surprise and approval. Sarah's facade crumbled. "What? No, this isn't fair. You can't do this," she shrieked, desperate, her voice cracking the strained silence. Her face contorted with ugly, naked fury. Security quickly escorted a flailing Sarah and a mortified Mark away. The revenge, perfectly executed, was sweeter than any finely aged dessert. I slipped quietly from the gala, the distant echoes of the applause fading behind me. Clara found me by the park edge, where the scent of wet earth replaced the perfume. "That was quite a show," she said, smiling. "Understatement of the year," I replied with a genuine laugh. "Thank you, Clara. For everything." We talked for hours. I realized I'd overlooked the genuine connection right in front of me. Clara wasn't interested in my money. She was interested in me. That was worth more than Grandma's millions. Time passed. Clara and I built a life together, filled with laughter, shared dreams, and honesty. We were genuinely happy. Several years later, on a damp and blurring afternoon, I saw her, Sarah. She huddled under a flimsy umbrella, attempting to hail a cab. Her clothes looked worn, her hair dull, and her expensive perfume was replaced by the smell of wet wool. She was a shadow of her former self. Our eyes met across the street, a flicker of recognition, surprise, and regret. She began to walk towards me, a desperate plea in her eyes. "Alex, it's really you. I'm so sorry. I messed everything up." I looked at her. The anger was gone, replaced by quiet indifference. Revenge had faded. I had everything. I gently moved Clara in front of me, a subtle, firm boundary. "There's nothing to talk about, Sarah," I said, my voice calm and steady. "That chapter's closed." The pain in her eyes was unmistakable. She understood there was no going back. The gold she'd chased had turned to dust. She stood there, drenched, watching us walk away to our happily ever after. And that, I realized, was the most satisfying revenge of all.